This planet is home to many animals that are built for speed, but one group of animals is much faster than the rest. There are many insanely fast fish and mammals, but famously birds are the fastest animals on this planet. Birds are famously living dinosaurs, and since the time of the non-avian dinosaurs they have evolved into many different shapes and sizes. They have adapted to almost every ecosystem on the planet, and each species has unique adaptations that help them to survive. Some are perfectly adapted for aquatic conditions, some are built for life on land, and some are masters of the night. Some birds are obviously flightless, and others are very clumsy flyers. These birds will not be featuring in today's video, as I will be mostly focusing on the expert flyers. Some birds can travel at speeds 3 times faster than a cheetah, and no other group of animals rivals them. In today's video I will be going through some of the fastest birds in the world, but really I could have titled this video the fastest animals in the world. I will be judging these birds on their maximum airspeed, but unfortunately we don't have maximum airspeed recordings for every bird. You can't really ask a bird to fly as fast as it can, and then accurately record its speed. Thankfully we do have accurate speeds for some of the fastest birds, and we'll start off with the common swift. The swift is a medium-sized bird and it's known for its aerial ability. They can eat, sleep, bathe and even mate on the wing, and the swift barely touches ground during its lifetime. They can easily be identified by their beautiful curved wings and their iconic forked tail. They breed over large parts of Eurasia and North Africa, and they winter in Central and South Africa. These birds have a wingspan of around 40 centimeters, and they're almost entirely a blackish brown colour. You can often see these birds around farmland and bodies of water, as the majority of their diet is made up of flying insects. As I've already covered, the swift is a migratory species, and it has one of the longest migration distances of any bird. In some cases they commute up to 14,000 miles each year, and they can pass through the airspace of 25 different countries. As these birds are so fast and agile, they have very few natural predators, but a few of them will be included later on in the video. If you want to take down these birds you have to be fast, as they can reach a maximum speed of around 103 miles per hour. This is a very impressive speed for such a small bird, and it is the fastest bird that's not a bird of prey. The next species we will be taking a look at is the Gyrfalcon. The Gyrfalcon is the largest falcon species in the world, and it breeds on Arctic coasts and tundra. It can be found on many of the islands of northern North America and Euro-Siberia, and in these areas it is an efficient predator. They feed on a wide variety of birds and mammals, and they'll even target other avian predators. Their size is what allows them to target other predatory birds, as they have a wingspan of up to 1.6 meters, and they can weigh up to 2.1 kilograms. As they are such efficient predators, for centuries they have been a valued hunting bird, and they are one of the most iconic Arctic predators. The Gyrfalcon is not only the largest falcon, as it's also one of the fastest, as they can reach a maximum speed of around 130 miles per hour. That slots them in at number 4, and next up we have another falcon. The Saker falcon is another large falcon species, and it has a massive distribution. It can be found from Africa to East Asia, and across its range it is feared by the majority of bird species. The majority of this falcon's diet is made up of birds and rodents, and it does a very good job at controlling feral pigeon populations. Because of its abilities, this species is another valued hunting bird, and in captivity they are known to interbreed with the Gyrfalcon. In some parts of the world they are exploited for the falconry industry, and some are directly taken from the wild. This can have a massive negative effect on their wild population, and in places such as Kazakhstan it's estimated that around 1,000 Saker falcons are taken from the wild each year. Hopefully more protections can be put in place in the future, as this bird of prey really is iconic. The Saker falcon is the second largest falcon in the world, as it has a maximum wingspan of around 1.3 meters, and it can weigh in at 1.3 kilograms. Even though it is smaller than the Gyrfalcon, it is faster, as it can reach a maximum speed of around 195 miles per hour. This means that the Saker falcon slots in at number 3, and next up we have the largest bird on the list. The golden eagle is a giant bird of prey, and it is the most widely distributed species of eagle. They are found over large parts of the northern hemisphere, and they are one of the most powerful birds of prey alive today. Across their range, they're known for having a relatively high success rate, as a study in Idaho showed that after 115 hunting attempts, around 20% were successful. The majority of their diet is made up of mammals, but they will also target large birds such as geese and cranes. These birds are not very picky when it comes to prey, and they are known for being very ambitious. They will target canines, cats, and seals, and there's even reports of them targeting bear cubs. More than 200 species have been identified at golden eagle nests, and their hunting ability is one of the main reasons why they have such a large distribution. These birds are giants with a maximum wingspan of around 2.35 meters, and they can weigh in at 6.8 kilograms. You'd think such a large bird would be sluggish, but they can reach a maximum speed of around 200 miles per hour. This means that the golden eagle is the second fastest bird in the world, and I'm sure most of you know which bird is number one. The Peregrine Falcon is a relatively large species of falcon, and it's around the same size as a crow. They have a maximum wingspan of around 1.2 meters, and they can weigh up to 1.6 kilograms. The Peregrine Falcon has a cosmopolitan distribution, and because of this it has many subspecies around the world. Like many other birds of prey during the 1950s, 60s and 70s, the Peregrine Falcon was a victim of pesticides. Chemicals such as DDT had a massive negative effect on their numbers, but thankfully due to captive breeding they were able to bounce back. The Peregrine Falcon has many close relatives, and strangely it's even able to interbreed with some of these species. It can hybridize with the Lanner falcon, and it can also hybridize with the Merlin. The Merlin is another extremely fast bird of prey, so it's possible that this hybrid could be the second fastest bird in the world. Its diet varies depending on where it's found, but the majority of its diet is made up of other birds. Around the world it's estimated that they feed on around 2,000 different bird species, and some of these species are other birds of prey. In some areas, the Peregrine Falcon does a very good job at controlling invasive species, as there's very few birds that can avoid it. Even the common swift falls prey to the Peregrine Falcon, and this is mostly due down to its speed. The Peregrine Falcon is the fastest animal in the world, and it can travel at speeds of up to 242 miles per hour. This speed is what allows it to be such a successful predator, and really no other animal comes close. If there's any other birds that you think could have made it on this list, then let me know down in the comments below. But thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like these. But until next time, goodbye.